everyone, welcome to Beautiful Within. So today I'm doing the Being an Indian YouTuber tag. So my friend Shyma from DesertRose Journals, the DesertRose Journals, has created this tag and she has tagged me to do the tag as well. She and Nidhi from the channel Nidhi Katiyar, they both have created the tag to just showcase the life of Indian YouTubers and tell all the viewers and tell the community how it is like to be an Indian YouTuber. So I'll just start. There are about 16 questions. So let's get started without wasting much time. Who tagged you and whom do you tag? So Shaima Habib from the channel The Desert Rose Journals tagged me. I will link her channel down in the description box. Please do check that out. Whom do you tag? Now I have a long list of people to tag, so you'll have to bear with me. I tag Neha from the channel Omni Styles. I tag Ranju from the channel Ranju N. I tag Kajal from the channel Nails Fashionista. Anupama from the channel Nails for Fun. Jyoti Jia Love. I tag Jyoti, of course, because Jia is too small to do the tag. But yes, both of you together. Riya from the channel Riya Rajendran. Chandni from the channel Chandni Beauty Zone. There's a subscriber of mine who has just started a channel in the name Vaidehi. Her channel name is Vaidehi. She is a mother of one. She has a baby, so she makes videos related to all the motherly things that she's doing and the shopping that she does for the baby and also for herself. And so please do check her also out. Vaidehi. I'll link down the channel. And Be Yourself. Frankly, I've been interacting with the Be Yourself channel girl a lot, but I don't know her name. Sorry. So please do tell me your name also, dear. I'm very sorry, and please do the tag. So yeah, that's the first question. Long one. Now the second one is what is your channel name? What does it mean? My channel name is Beautiful Within. It is my endeavor to showcase the inner beauty. At times we just get so much caught up in the makeup, in the skin and all of that, that at times we just forget that we have something within ourselves. There's a personality to us. There's a way of talking. There's a way we talk, and these peripheral things, they only add up to it. Maybe they only add up to our beauty, but the real beauty lies within. Now I don't do ranting kind of videos mostly, because these kind of videos can be very ranting, but in my subtle efforts, like the way I present myself on the channel or whatever I do, I just try and tell people to just love themselves the way they are. So yeah, that is what it means. What kind of videos do you make? Oh, I make a lot of kind of videos. I make unboxings, I make a lot of skincare, I make a lot of what to purchase. Like there's a series where I talk about the best kind of products of a certain kind. Let's say the best BB creams, night creams, and a lot of things, day creams as well. I have also started vlogging very recently. Then I do all sorts of tag videos as well. And yeah, so the like. What motivated you to be a YouTuber? Now, frankly, I have been a person who would always want to share. So whatever I know, I would want to share that in a way that, if there's a certain kind of cream that benefited me, I would like to tell the whole world about it. If there's a subscription box which I feel is real value for money, I would like to tell people that, subscribe to it. I would always do that with my friends as well, like with my near and dear community. But YouTube gave me a platform, a whole big platform to do that. So yes, that's why I guess that motivated me to be a YouTuber. How long have you been doing YouTube? It's been 8 months that I've been doing YouTube. Now, do your family and friends know about your YouTube life? What was their reaction? Yes, my family knows. Of course, I live with my husband. He knows. My family also knows. Some of them have also subscribed to me. My friends also, they all have, they all know it. Their reaction is pretty, they're pretty cool with it. They're fine with it. And they like it that I'm doing something like this. It's much better. They say that it's much better than, surfing the internet and just wasting time on the internet. Doing something constructive. But they're also very protective that you're sharing your location and all of that with your viewers. For a very long time I did not share what city I'm in because my family was not okay with it. At times people ask me to do some kind of family tags, but because they're not comfortable, I don't even pester them, and that's how I want things to be. That if somebody is comfortable coming on screen, it's okay. If not, also it's okay. I mean, my YouTube channel is not just about me and my family, so it's okay. So yeah, they're protective, but they're happy with it as well. How difficult it is to be an Indian YouTuber? Now, frankly, when I saw this question, I don't know if it'll be a non-populist kind of an answer. Frankly, I feel, it's tough to be an Indian in general. Forget an Indian YouTuber. Now, I love being an Indian. I'm a very patriotic Indian, just to clarify that. But we are a country of 1.25 billion, and the area is not increasing, the resources are not increasing. We have to struggle for everything, like literally everything. Not just the lower class, even the middle class, I'm sure, or the upper middle class. Like, we all struggle to get small things like jobs and resources, and all of it, they are scarce. So it's tough to be an Indian. Then again, being an Indian woman also has its own pros and cons, I would say. It's not tough to be, it's also enjoyable to be an Indian woman. But yes, you have a lot of like more responsibilities, I would say. And so I would say that being an Indian YouTuber is as tough as being an Indian doctor or an Indian engineer or an Indian professional or an Indian homemaker. I don't see much of a difference that, being an Indian YouTuber, I'm at a disadvantage to my other counterparts from other countries. But yes, it is tough to be an Indian, but it is enjoyable to be an Indian as well. And yes, we have that jugaad that, nothing is, even if the toughest of the things come to us, we have some way of circumventing it and banging back to life. Are there earnings through YouTube? There are statistics to prove it. There are earnings to YouTube. Many of the YouTubers earn a lot of money. So, I mean, who am I to comment? Of course, there's money on YouTube. Definitely not in the initial phase. You might not see the money in the initial phase. But yes, I mean, we have statistics to prove it that people do earn a lot of money on YouTube. Now this one is a tough one. The next one: if you were given a chance between YouTube and a job, which one do you choose? Which one would you choose? Now I work full time as well. YouTube I just pursue as a hobby, and my job is my bread and butter, first of all. Secondly, it's also something that I've worked hard for like a very long time. I mean, I've worked hard on my education. I've worked hard on getting a job. So it's very tough for me to leave that, probably. Like so if you ask me between YouTube and a job, I would have to choose my job. Again, a very non-popular answer, but that's the truth. Of course, if you ask me like between family and job, or let's say my health, only my family and my health comes ahead of my job. Like that's the real scenario. Sorry, but that's the reality. Who is your favorite YouTuber? I guess all of my old subscribers would know. Super Princess Jo is my favorite YouTuber. I can literally binge watch her videos. I love her, absolutely love her. I stalk her on all her social media. I just love her. According to your experience, what does it take to be a YouTuber? Okay, according to my small 8-month journey of being a YouTuber, I would say first of all, it requires a lot of determination. Secondly, it requires a lot of discipline, because you have to keep uploading videos. You have to be consistent. Now, by consistent, I might not say that, you upload videos every day, but you have to have, like, let's say a presence, maybe once or twice a week, whatever is comfortable with you, but you have to be consistent with it. You have to be able to share your knowledge, as I guess Shyma already pointed it out. If you're not okay to share the knowledge that you have, then probably it's not for you. Then you have to have fun in what you're doing, because it comes on the camera. The camera is very unforgiving. It just takes your flaws and showcases it there. So you have to be having fun. Then, of course, it takes a lot of courage. I have seen that. I did not know that before being a YouTuber, but it takes a lot of courage, because, there are a lot of negative comments, and if somebody is in front of you, he might not say all those things to you, but because he has the liberty to be anonymous and all of that, they just go all out and say whatever they want to. So yeah, it takes a lot of courage, but it's fun being a YouTuber. Okay, so like, if you think you have it in you, please do give it a try. Which one do you think works better, paid content or original? See, frankly, I feel original content works much better, because you can actually, like, if you're not honest, then what's the point of making the video? And I feel somewhere that with the paid content, I feel that the honesty might somewhere be compromised. I'm talking about like brands literally paying the YouTuber to do a certain kind of video. So I do feel that the honesty might get a little compromised. So I would always prefer original content. Plus, I would say that the viewers of YouTube are intelligent enough. So if there's paid content or there's original content, they know they can cite the difference. So if somebody can cite the difference, what's the use of doing it? But to each her own. I mean, I'm frankly, I feel I'm no one to comment on it as well. But yes, for me, original content works better. Which is your most successful video? So now I would not go by numbers. By numbers, anybody can see which is my most successful and all of that. It's just a sort. I would tell you, there were 3 of my videos actually, which gave me a sort of personal satisfaction and a great deal of, achievement that I got after making those videos. First one was the Unfair and Lovely collab, which I did with Shyma again, which was about talking about how not having a fair color does not mean that you're not beautiful. That was the Unfair and Lovely campaign that was going on as well, the hashtag, which we did a video on. Then the second one that I did was a curly confessions video where I talked about some 2 or 3 hairstyles which you can do for curly hair. That's a very old video, by the way. I'll link all these 3 videos. Please do check it out if you have time. And after that video, 2 of the ladies, 2 of my subscribers actually came back, messaged me and emailed me that we were always having this inhibition that we are having curly hair and all of it, and watching you just flaunt your curly hair, be happy with it, makes us happy also and makes us accept ourselves. And for me, that's very important. Accept yourself with all your flaws. It's very, very important. That's the way you'll start loving yourself. So yeah, that's the second one. And the third one, which was very educational for me, was one video which I did where choosing lipsticks based on your skin undertone. That was a requested video. One of my viewers, Maya Sakshi, requested me to do that video. I took so much research to do that video because frankly, previously even I did not know what skin undertones are and all of it. I would just choose a lipstick based on whatever my preference was. I still do that, okay? And in that video also I've said, if you feel like the lipstick looks good on you, it's okay. But to make that video, to break that out in a simpler form, that is very, very tough. And after I shot that video, I had literally a sense of achievement that I could achieve this. So yeah, these 3 ones, I'll link these down. Please do check them out when you have time. Which editing software and filming equipment do you use? Okay, so I use my phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy Note series phone. I'm not sure what exactly it is. I'll share the specifications, but I shoot with my phone. And what is it? Editing software that I use. Now I use the YouTube editing tools. I guess they are enough for me. I've not used anything else. Frankly, with the kind of schedule I have, I don't get much time to edit my videos as well. Just to share that with you. How do you deal with hate comments or mean comments? Now, that's difficult for me because I am a person who takes feedback seriously. And in this channel also, you must have seen, if somebody gives me a constructive feedback, I don't call it constructive criticism, I call it feedback only. I do try and incorporate that if that's possible. I try and incorporate video requests if that's possible as well. But some people, the kind of hate that they have, I never understand where it comes from, but it just comes. So how I deal with it is I mostly delete them and I block that account, block that ID. But I've had incidents when somebody who was a hater of mine went to some other channel and started commenting there about me and all of that. पता नहीं मैं कितनी इतनी फेमस हूँ कि लोगों के पास इतना वक्त है कि लोग मुझे स्टॉक ही करते रहते हैं कहाँ कहीं कहीं. पर खैर कोई बात नहीं, तो डिलीट करें, ब्लॉक करें. दिस इज़ व्हाट आई विल से. एंड not just from that ID, delete it here as well and block it in your mind. Because frankly, if somebody is having this much time to hate you, you must be doing something very, very good. That's what I feel. My advice for other Indian YouTubers. Now I'm a very new Indian YouTuber myself, but I would say embrace yourself first of all. Just love what you're doing, love your work, love yourself, and be consistent. But also, I would say that to an extent, just be aware as well. So when you're promoting something, like I see people promoting fairness products or something of that sort, that's actually not correct in my opinion. So just be an aware YouTuber. And also, if you're an Indian YouTuber, just at times celebrate your Indianness as well, like make videos for Diwali or Holi, or it can be as small as like wearing Indian clothes at times, all of that's my small advice. And yeah, just be determined, be consistent, be patient. It's going to happen. You're going to have a great life here on YouTube. So yeah, that's my being an Indian YouTuber tag. I again want to thank Shyma and Nidhi for starting the tag and Shyma for tagging me as well. Thank you very much for watching Beautiful Within. Until next time, bye bye.